Guys, welcome back to Furs and Fins Outdoors. A lot of you guys have been wondering about the new X-Sight 5 Gen 5 video that we put out, the unboxing of it, and you wanted to know how it was working in the reviews. Well, I hate to say it's got some good pros, but there's way more cons that outnumber the pros. It's extremely good nighttime. I think the video quality is excellent of the night. The daytime is okay, but the cons is the thing. This is the scope I have right now. It's the X-Sight 5 Gen 5 with the rangefinder. Now this is not the scope that was the first one I purchased. This is the third scope from ATN I have. And the reason is because I had to send the first one back because it had problems with, there's many things I had to write them down. First thing, the first scope, the reticle, when you would sight it in, wherever you moved your reticle to do the one-shot zero, wherever you moved it inside the scope, it would stay in that spot instead of coming back to the middle. So I contacted ATN and I had to get that sent back to them. They worked on it, sent it back, and then after that, the scope would start filming on its own. And it would also, I went on a hunt one night and I was calling a coyote and it started to film. And so the coyote ran back into the woods, so I decided to turn the film off. It wouldn't stop. And it froze on me and I had to do a hard reset, what they call it, 3 times to get the thing to turn off. So I sent it back again. So they send me a new scope. Okay, I get the second scope in, everything is working fine, get it sighted in on my 6mm arc. Go out one night to hunt and I turn on my scope and there's no reticle. So I call ATN and they say, yeah, that's not normal, it shouldn't be doing that. So they said to do a hard reset on it, so I did. And after I did that, there was still no reticle. So they said send it back to them. So this has been a all summer long process, getting one scope sent back to repair and one scope brand new sent to me. So I send that one back, the second scope now, and it had the issues with it was the reticle disappeared, and also when you zoomed in on your target, as you were zooming in, your reticle would move up and to the left, so it would basically disappear from your scope, so your target would be nowhere near on your reticle when you were shooting at it. Okay, so I get the third scope in, and they even upgraded me to the rangefinder scope for all the hassle I've had with the first 2 scopes. So I get this one in, I'm all excited. I'm like, well, this is nice, it's got the rangefinder on it, and that's an upgrade. So I go turn it on, and the first thing I see is the screen inside is green. So basically I'm looking through a green image and you can't see half of anything. So I turned it off, did a hard reset to turn it off again, and as I did that, so the scope went back to normal. So I thought, well, maybe it's just a little glitch, it's okay. Well, turned on the next day, went back green again. And this scope also had the problem as the second scope did. When you aimed at your target and went to zoom in on that target, the reticle would disappear again. It would just move off the target. So I called ATN and I have decided, guys, that I'm going to basically, I'm returning this scope, get my money back for right now. I think that in maybe even a year, that this would probably be another scope worth investing in, because maybe in a year they'll get their glitches worked out. But right now, if you guys are looking at this video and you're wondering, well, I want to get me a daytime, nighttime scope to use, then I would go with the 4K Pro right now. I wouldn't go with the Gen 5, because I just don't. There's too many glitches to spend as much time as I have sending back a scope, getting another one, another glitch, send it back again, another one, another glitch. So my recommendation would be to get a 4K Pro right now and go with that, or one of their Thor thermals. I'm not sure exactly if I'm going to go back with ATN for another scope or not. I'm looking into some more brands. I've been talking to some guys at let me see if I can get their name right. I think it's Farrell Texas Outdoors, and I will put a link to their website. Let me make sure I get their name right so I don't mess this up. I'll put a link to their website on our video in the description. And I was talking to them, and they're trying to give me some ideas on another brand to use, and they're pretty knowledgeable. They sell thermals and night visions, and they don't just sell them, they also go out and use them when they get time to hunt. So they've actually used the scope that you're wanting to buy, or not the scope you're buying, but they've actually used their products. So they know what works and what doesn't. So I'm going to probably go with them to try to find a new scope. So I've got a little footage from the first scope I had of a fox back behind my house, and you can see that the night vision, it's pretty good. I mean, it was pretty clear. I was impressed. I was excited, but at the same time, I was constantly something messing up on the scope. I mean, if the reticle will disappear, or I mean, just stuff that you can't use the scope if it's constantly glitching and messing up and freezing and different things like that. So I'm going to send it back right now and get my money back, and I'm going to find another brand of scope to try. When I get that video made, I'll show that too. But I just wanted to get back and let you all know about what's happened with the X-Sight Gen 5 from ATN, because I've had some guys commenting, wanting to see footage and wanting to know what's going on with it, and I'm way behind, guys, but I'm trying to do the best I can. So the next video I'll probably discuss I got a thermal that you can actually hook up to your cell phone. It's from Infrared, and it's pretty neat. So I'll probably show that in the next video. Hopefully here pretty soon we'll get back to hunting with whatever scopes we go with. I may just put my 4K Pro back on and use it for a while. I mean, Adam's still got his thermal to use, so we can still make some footage, but I was really hoping this new X-Sight 5 would work out, because like I said, you'll see the footage here in a minute. It does have pretty good quality image, especially nighttime. Nighttime is the difference. But if I was you all, I wouldn't, for my experience now, I wouldn't invest in a Gen 5 for a while. I'd give them a year or two maybe to get the bugs worked out of it, and then go from there. But I just go with 4K Pro right now. So that's my pros and cons of this, and I appreciate y'all watching. And if you like our videos, like and subscribe, and thanks for tuning in to Furs and Fins Outdoors. Thank you.